Welcome to the first solar-powered estate with natural lake in the axis of Eleko, Ibeju, Lekki, on a government-schemed environment. This is Capital Garden Estate, the largest estate around Ibeju, Lekki currently. Well, this is going to be a very fantastic project, and this project is owned by one of the best and the real estate mogul in Lagos State. I mean, the developer of this project is the developer of Citadel View Phase 1, Citadel View Phase 2, and numerous other projects in Chevron, Orchid, and other places in Lagos State. So today, I'm going to talk about Capital Garden Estate. Well, this is not a new project. This project has been in existence since 2020 because this product was bought as at 2020 during the COVID-19. As at late December, we did an official launch in this estate, and we had a lot of realtors on site. We have the chairman of this developer of this project on site. I want you to stay back and watch the video to the end and see what the chairman have to say regarding this project and see the reasons why you need to invest right here at Capital Garden Estate. So we will be right back.
Okay, so I want to briefly introduce our MD in the person of, he's also my mentor, in the person of Dr. Kennedy Okonkwo, the brain behind Idera Scheme, behind Capital Gardens Estate, behind Lekki. Please, a round of applause. Please, can we all stand up and give me a proper round of applause? Thank you. And then I also want to give a round of applause to Miss Lola. She addressed us as Capstone. We all understood what she said. A round of applause from her. And then our guest, our Igbo guest, a round of applause for him. A round of applause for Mr. Ayo, the MD of Ace Real Estate. And a round of applause for all our portfolio managers, our coordinators, our realtors, the staff of Capital Gardens Estate. So, sir, we'll be needing you to come explain, since you're the brain behind this project, you're the right person that will introduce this particular property to us and give us reasons. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's morning, right? It's morning. You know, what I like about the BRG group is your promptness. Please give yourself a round of applause. It took us 31 minutes to drive all the way from Abramadesanya to this point. So we had the opportunity to introduce Capital Gardens Estate to all your would-be subscribers that it is not Epe, it is not Ogun State, it is Lagos State. To my immediate left is Mahmoud, who just joined us. He's a civil engineer with the company, with the Netcomox Group. Please, a round of applause for him. Now, to my immediate right, may seem like Miss Lola, Mrs. Lola, whatever you want to call her, but in our organization, she is the engine room of Capital Gardens Estate. She is the Chief Operating Officer of the Capital Gardens Estate. I sit as the Group Managing Director and Founder of the Netcomox Group, owners of the Capital Gardens Estate, owners of the Victoria Crest Estate, where my wife is the CEO, owners of the Citadel Views Estate, the first fully solar-powered estate in Nigeria. So, all this work that you see going on here, the design and development started 4 years ago. And so, when we sold the first set of properties, we took it at 12 million naira for 600 square meters, 20,000 naira per square meter. We took this estate off the market and went to recruit the best of hands in town planning, the best of hands in engineering design, the best of hands in architect, to ensure that the vision we have of this estate can start well. So the first of those people we recruited was was and is. The lady to my right, we call her the king of boys. That's what I christened her. She controls men, she controls boys. So let's hear her talk, because everything I will say will be high level, but this woman here, she has told night, day, afternoon, morning, night, public holiday to public holiday, just to make sure that everything we see here is a reality. Please, another round of applause for Lola. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Good morning, everybody. And thank you for joining us here today at Capital Gardens, your new home. Thank you so much. My name is Idera Scheme. And as Lulu asked earlier, we've had, as my boss said, let me start with what my boss said, years and years of planning. Part of the reasons why we took this space off the market was everybody's doing the same thing. It's not just about building houses, selling land, people moving into a place. We also have to think about ourselves. We have to think about the world. And if you think about the world, as we're here right now, the humidity in Lagos is so high that it feels hotter than it actually is. Everybody's sweating. So we need to pedal down, reduce carbon footprint, help with the world. So Capital Gardens is a green estate. Capital Gardens is going into the future. We're using solar power to actually power the houses. Engineering of the road is all on sustainability in our accounts. We're encouraging the use of electric vehicles. We have so much coming. We inherited a lake that is sitting in a 3-hectare land. We're not going to sell it for land for people to build houses. No, we're going to maintain it. We're going to preserve the ecosystem. This place is actually somewhere that everybody wants to be. So the dream that we've had and the execution we're putting in right now is also we can build one of the best communities in the entire country. So that's Capital Gardens. It's going to be beautiful for families, beautiful for industries, because where we sit right now is at the commercial section. There's so much coming here that I'm going to leave my boss to tell you so and what you're supposed to hear. But it's really going to be beautiful. Thank you for sticking with us. God bless you, God bless your subscribers, and it's going to be an amazing journey. Thank you all so much.
Wow, thank you very much. So you heard from her. Now, 4 years ago, we brought people down here. We brought the General Manager, Newtown Developmental Authority, we brought the PS Lands, we brought KBC Legushi, we brought Fino, we brought Davido here, and there was just a tent right here, and we had everybody partying and dancing. And then when everybody left, I knew that the work starts now. That was my 43rd birthday. And so we said we will build an estate like no other, because it was a 20-hectare land that we acquired during the COVID. And we said the COVID gave us the opportunity to understand that the first gift mankind ever had to protect itself from the COVID was the home. And so we realized that those communities were man's first safeguard against the COVID. And so we looked at the communities we had built and we said, wow, if these communities can preserve 2,000 people, 3,000 people, because if an average 4-bedroom terrace houses a family of 6, if we have an estate that has 400 units, that means you are housing about 2,400 people, right? So those communities gave us the opportunity, and we said to ourselves, internet access is there. It gives people the opportunity to work directly from home. Uninterrupted power supply is there. Water supply is there. And we asked the question, security is there. what else can we do to improve what was happening there? And so in improving that gave birth to this gigantic dream to build an estate like no other. To build an estate where every home will have solar systems in them. And so we partnered with an European company called Victron Energy, and we said, let us bring state-of-the-art solar systems back home. Solar systems that will not pack up after 1 year. Solar systems that have 5 to 12 years warranty. I live where I live in Ikoyi. I am completely off-grid. The solar system in my house can power ACs. So we partnered with them to provide solar systems that were completely scalable to what extent your pocket can carry. If you want the one that will iron, power everything, you have it. If you want the one that will carry only fans, you have it. We did that. We went a step further to partner just yesterday that we signed a brainchild that we've been carrying for about 1 month plus, to sign with CIG Motors, owners of the Wolin brand, to become the super dealer for the Wolin vehicle in Nigeria and West Africa. And so we launched the electric vehicle. Yesterday we visited 3 governors, and those 3 governors keyed into the concept that we must save our planet. And in saving our planet, we must all start tilting towards using electric vehicles, because it's the same principle. If you charge your car, you cannot go on Third Mainland Bridge with reserve. It's the same way with electric cars. The moment you charge your cars, you have enough power to take you 333 kilometers. And so we're encouraging greatly the use of Wolin vehicles, electric vehicles in the Capital Gardens estate. As you can see, even the road, we have maintained a nursery for plants and trees for the past 4 years in the Capital Gardens estate, because we wanted to build more greener communities. Even the road that you pass in the commercial section, you can see trees planted to the left and to the right. And you can imagine how it will look when all those trees are grown. To the BRG group, you guys are the biggest and the best marketing group that Africa and the world at large has ever seen. And so we said to ourselves, if we wanted to partner with a group to tell the world what we are doing at the Capital Gardens estate or any of our projects, it has to be the number one, and that is the BRG group. To everyone here, I say to you, real estate that I know, that I do, is real. Real estate no be cho cho cho. Every lie you tell in real estate has a 2 years expiry period. If you say you build a house that can move on water, after 2 years, people will ask you, where is the house? So I say to you, this is your new destination. This is your new home. We'll do Capital Gardens 1 together. Did you guys go to the capstone factory? Yes. I promised myself that if we were going to build an estate as beautiful and as big as Capital Gardens estate, we must have our own paving stone production factory. True or false? True. And for each time Lulu asked me, when are we going to start construction? I said, if the factory is not ready, we are not starting. Because I want every day, morning and night, as they are producing stone, they are moving it. You can see the stones here. We have enough capacity. And as I speak to you, we have also bought an additional machine that can do twice the capacity of that machine that you saw. To arrive in Nigeria, it will be installed. I keep reminding you, real estate is real. There is no magic about real estate. Real estate is not fraud. If a man tells you, I will make you rich, check his shoe, check his belt, check his wristwatch. We must keep making Africa proud that Nigeria is a part of Africa. And I know that each and every one here is hardworking, because it takes a whole lot to wake wake up in the morning and start driving down all the way here and get here before 9 o'clock. Clap for yourselves again. I want to say thank you. God bless you all. Be the best that you can be. Thank you.
Please a round of applause for all our organs. You've all heard it.
In a mass rollout of EV charging points across Nigeria. On a daily basis, we install between 50 to 80 charging points in different parts of Nigeria. Yesterday, the gang was in Asaba, they were in Akwa Ibom, they were in Enugu, they were in Abuja, they were in Lagos, busy installing charging points. We are running very, very fast.
Charging points go around. So when we sell you an EV vehicle, we give you a brand new EV vehicle charging point. And what is also most important is that the vehicles come with mobile chargers.
So when we give you a vehicle, we give you an EV vehicle charging point. We put it in your home, and for each time you charge, you can drive 333 kilometers and you come back. So for those who want to do Uber business, that is the right thing that you need. You need an electric vehicle, and most importantly, save our planet. Apart from the EV vehicle charging points that we are deploying en masse across Nigeria, each vehicle also comes with a mobile charger. The mobile charger is very simple. Like an on and I pass my neighbor generator somewhere and connect it to your car, it will charge. There is no magic about it. It is a simple device. Let nobody tell you stories about it. In Germany, we use EV vehicles. I have used an EV vehicle for the past 4 months in this Lagos, Nigeria, and it has never stopped me elsewhere. There are people who have used EV vehicles in Nigeria. Let nobody lie to you. Let me tell you what you gain. An EV vehicle does not have carburetor. It does not have radiator. It does not have injector. It does not have engine. The only thing you change is brake pad. You don't need to go and top up water every morning. You don't need to go and top up engine oil. You don't need to go and top up gear oil. Do you understand? It is the future. And the future we see is now. Let Nigeria begin to enjoy the future. What they are enjoying in Germany, what they are enjoying in England, what they are enjoying in America, and other parts. You guys know Tesla, right? I want to become the Elon Musk of Nigeria. So I did not mention we have 2 products in Capital Gardens. We have the land and then we have the houses. We will call you guys for the house launch at a later time. Just keep it under wraps. Keep it under wraps, you know. We love to under promise and what? That's what we are known for. So that's how we do it, you know the drill. So for the land, we have 300 square meter, we have 400 square meter and 600 square meter. The 500 square meter is sold out. They were limited, sold out. We have 600 square meter, 400 square meter going at 150,000 per square meter. So 300 square meter is 45 million. You have an 18 million naira infrastructure levy, which takes it to 63 million naira, right? Now, if you are doing payment plan, the numbers increase according to the months. I'm sure you guys have seen the flyer. The 400 square meter is the same calculation. The 600 square meter is the same calculation. So you add the price of land plus infrastructure cost. For 600 square meter is 150 by 600 plus 21 million infrastructure cost. That takes it to 111. And now you want to know the choker. With a 300 square meter, you can get a semi-detached. So we'll call you at a later time to show you what we have done with the land that we are selling. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. A round of applause for our boss.
Right now, infrastructure has gotten to 300 square meter land already. meaning that we've done commercial, we've done 600, we've done 400 or 300 now. And I don't think there's any estates, those you mentioned and those you didn't mention, that have their roads connected to the entire estate of this kind of span. Nobody has it. So it's not that we would sell you land and say, oh, it's somewhere around there. No, we can drive you to every plot. That's why we've done so much work before even inviting anybody here. As part of the products that we're building here is also why we're making sure that we go way ahead, you know, before we start telling you, oh, we have this, we have that. This EV deal that we signed yesterday, as my boss said, has been something that was under wraps before. I tell it to you, between Capital Gardens 1 and 2, there is going to be an assembly plant. Yes. So let me keep the rest under wraps. But trust me, there's so much to come that nobody else can offer. But because you're selling residential right now, you see those beautiful things that I'm going to mention to you. If you drive, I think the first hotel you find around here would be Shongotedo. We're going to change all of that. We're going to develop a proper mall for this end because all of those things are not here yet. So there's so much in the works. We want to build a community that people can live in immediately. Some that want to hold for investment have the opportunity to do so. Some that want to live immediately will live here immediately. And that's what we're working on. We inherited a lake. The lake itself is about 1 hectare, 1.1 hectare. Oh. There's a lake there, right? There's a road that goes there. You see it right on the road, right? And so the land surrounding it, we marked off 3 hectares in this entire estate. That will be a big park. We're not selling it for houses, no. It will be a really big park. We're maintaining the lake. We're going to make it really beautiful. Yeah? Yes, it's right down there.
Alright, thank you, ma'am. I know that a lot of developments are under wraps. So there's a reason why it's under wraps, right? Under wraps in the sense that we want to under promise and over deliver. We have buildings that will be coming up here under wraps. It means that there is building in process. But now we're not exposing that part of it. When it's time to introduce that into the market, you will be aware of that. Now, she has mentioned the green area is an Dr. Peter, help me. Eco-friendly. Eco-friendly basically means you're trying to save our planet. Saving your planet means you have to do with more of greeneries. If you've been to a couple of estates, you notice that they have more trees. And if you've been to some estate, there's no tree at all. This fresh breeze you're enjoying is because it is still eco-friendly. There are trees around, there are bushes around, you're breathing clean air. Now, when you get to certain estates, you're not breathing clean air. Your neighbor's house is close to you. House everywhere. There are no estates that you go to and you find lake in between, except Lakeview Estate. Now, you cannot have the opportunity to get into Lakeview Estate if you are not a subscriber or if you do not have anyone that lives in there. If you've been to Lakeview Estate, you know that the plots of land there are not cheap. They are very expensive. Now, we're doing something times 10 better here. Now, plug and play that Dr. Peters explained. Like I explained earlier, your light, your water, you buy light, you buy a plot of land today, you get allocated, you don't get allocated into bush or into forest. You get your allocation. If your client wants to start building immediately, they can go ahead and do their drawings and then come for it for it to be approved. So you follow the estate guidelines and then you start building. It's not buy today, build 2 years or 3 years. It means that value is being added. The lake and the park is to be enjoyed by only the subscribers, right? So the lake and the park is for only the residents to enjoy. Now, don't forget, commercial, we're not releasing it for us to sell. We'll focus on residential. That is why commercial part, what we have to do in commercial is still under wraps. So when it starts coming out, those are clients that said, no, I don't want to buy it so expensive. Oh my God, I missed out. They're to be sold out. There are some clients that bought here 4 years ago at 12 million naira, right? Per plot. Today, the value of their property has increased to 500%. Tell me, the client that bought at 12 million naira in 2020, if that client comes here today, will the client be impressed or not?
You will be impressed.
Okay. So imagine that you're the one that bought here today. If you come back here in another 5 years and you're seeing every single thing we talk about, eco-friendly system estate, will you be impressed or not? So it's value over quantity. Anytime, any day. I appreciate every one of you for coming today, and I am grateful that we're able to come into Capital Garden Estate today. We passed through two different roads, went to the capstone factory, we came through the back. Some of us have not been able to go through this road, but you notice that it was done. It was easy for us to drive in here. We came in here, we've seen infrastructures, and I'm promising you that every single week that you come to this estate to inspect, you will see a new update.
Come back. So you could see that we have amazing infrastructure right here at Capital Garden. We have a lot of reasons why you need to key into Capital Garden. For the fact that this place is a combination of residential, commercial, and we're going to have a building project right here at Capital Garden Estate, where in next month we're going to do our official opening of our house right here. So today we are not talking about the house. What we are here to do is to talk about the land. So what do we have right here at Capital Garden? We have 300 square meter, we have 400 square meter, we have 600 square meter of land right here at Capital Garden Estate. And you could see that this is not a developer that is ready to get your money before they start developing. They have already started their development right here at Capital Garden. You could see that everything is almost getting ready for you to buy and build. This is a place you can buy and build, and every infrastructure is going to get directly down to your own plot when you key into projects like the electricity, the water. There's going to be a central water system right here that's going to supply water to every part in the estate. So you can see from here that we have done a drainage system. This is not just the regular drainage system we are doing or we are bringing to you right here at Capital Garden. This is an exceptional drainage system, one that even though the rain is falling heavily, there is not going to be an atom of water standing along the road. The road, this flood control system is such a powerful one that's going to go straight to where it ought to be. And the other side here is going to be our supermarket. So this estate comes with two entrances. This is one of the entrances right here, and another entrance is on the other side. So like I said, this estate is a solar powered estate. Apart from the fact that it's a solar powered estate, it is equally come with a natural lake. So the natural lake is standing on 1 hectare of land plus the additional 2 hectares of land that is going to be within the environment. This lake is going to be enjoyed by people who are residing right here at Capital Garden Estate. Apart from the fact that we're having the lake, it's going to be a solar powered estate. We're going to provide you with a very fantastic greenery in this estate. We want you to enjoy the fresh and the natural air. So in our next month, we are bringing to you our house to open right here. So should in case you don't want to go for the lands, you can actually subscribe to the building projects we're going to have here. But this project we're going to have right here, the building project is going to be a fantastic, exceptional building project you have come across in the axis of Lagos. Because one thing about the developer of this project is for the fact that every of their building projects has always been exceptional, and that's the more reason why I'm not going to provide you with more details about the building project. But until when we come your way next time to remind that this is the best time for you to key into this project, because those who that missed out on this opportunity as at 2020 are really regretting why they didn't key into this offer. But now this is another option for you to key into Capital Garden Estates with that 10 million deposit, spare a balance for 1 to 2 months interest free. So till I come your way next time to give you more updates on Capital Garden, please always subscribe to my YouTube channel and ensure that you contact us if you are making payment and call the number on the screen. So see you in my next video. Thank you very much.